on the field and a fullback. Shermer pass deflected by Jared Davis. Ralph Webb with the first carry for the Gainesville native. We talked to him last year. He has a kind of a slow snap to Shermer. He gets it away high and incomplete.
Lynn's being a big part in this game right away. Ethan Marcus showing the run. You're thinking just about they're guaranteed.
They'll shift and move those tight ends around now out of the I formation. The freshman fullback. Here's Webb patiently waiting. And the hole never opens. He's able to get perhaps. Hooper takes his spot on the left side of the line. You saw Leonard Fournette's mug. Well, Ralph Webb actually leads the league in rushing. And here he is again. He's the most durable back in the SEC as he picks up the first down.
25 is in for Florida. No Brian Cox Jr. in the first two series for this Florida defense. One of the leaders, one of the guys that adds physicality and can set the...
So a fresh set of downs for Vandy once again. Jet sweep motion, and they're going to go with Blasingame, who's touched in the backfield but still able to manage a yard. Caleb Brantley in on the stop. Trying to take advantage of that flag here on this drive. Couple first downs already. Try to set up the slant with pressure. Third down 9. Shermer all day. Picked off! Jump route by Tease Tabor, his 8th career interception. 3rd this year. And after a terrible second half for the Florida secondary last week in Knoxville, Tabor bails him out.
The slot up top right here is where you're going to go. The first window, you have another one coming behind it. But watch the slot C.J. Duncan. Right now, he's wide open. Right in the middle of the field. That's where you go with the football.
Haley McElwain, the
right
fullback.
Up here.
That's C.J. Duncan. Here's Webb, gets out of the end zone, is able to take it all the way to the 7. Webb, room, and he gets stood up at the 14-yard line, but picks up the first down. Vanderbilt. End over end snap. And Blasingame has it over the right side for a gain of 9.5.
Let Ralph Webb or Carter Blasingame do work.
There's Blasingame, and there's a flag back at the 25-yard line. Finished his degree in environmental communications in December. That's stylish too. On first down, Ralph Webb is able to pick up 3.
Just glad the officials got that one right.
Play action, pressure coming, and Shermer gets buried by Quincy Wilson.
Or when to get there.
Pressure from the middle this time. Shermer trying to escape. Floats one that is nearly picked. 2 different Gators were there to make the play.
We're going to stop messing around and bring a little heat on Shermer and force him to move off his platform.
To knock off a top 25 team. Got to go back to 2013 when they beat Georgia. They lost 22 of 23 against ranked opponents. They go with the jet sweep. Darius Sims still on his feet. And finally brought down by Marcus Maye. It's a game. Only one wide receiver on the field. They're looking to go that way with max protection. Caleb Scott out of his break, able to come back for it. And they'll say
best in the SEC, one of the best in the country at his position.
Trent Sherfield in motion. Shermer hangs a U-turn on Broadway and flicks this one all the way to the Pancake House.
Smart play.
Anzalone and Vanderbilt. Pressure coming from Anzalone. Webb runs away from it, but into the waiting arms of C.C. Jean today. Four-man rush. Shermer over the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Great coverage by Jared Davis.
He had to be a weapon in this one today. You see the middle of the field wide open. Davis, excellent play, looking back at the proper time just to get a big paw on the football and tip it away. Go, take the ball at the 20-yard line.
Florida fans know that frustration well from last week. Ralph Webb running through guys. Ralph Webb outside, and he finally takes it all the way up past the 40.
Had a big run. Chatting with Jim McElwain earlier this week, he said, you know, one of the things that that scares you about Vanderbilt offensively is Ralph Webb has had a big run in every game in terms of execution.
Here's Webb again. Steady diet of the most durable running back in the SEC, and Ralph Webb picks up 3. Shermer steps up, will try to scramble, and he slides to a stop. Sorry, Blasingame. Spins free. Blasingame able to carry it for another Vandy first down.
Great fit. He's got good vision. And here, the ability to make defenders miss, spin out. He's tough. They've been using him primarily as a short yardage back. I'll tell you what, he's doing a nice job spelling.
Shermer looking to take a shot. Ooh, dangerous. Blasingame again. Big fella to the outside. He's trucking guys, and he's carrying Nick Washington.
For Blasingame. Watch the work of 83. That's one. Then now Duncan with the kick out block. That allows Blasingame to turn the corner, get his shoulder.
It would be their longest touchdown drive of the season if they can punch it in. Webb knifes his way for a timeout asked for by Vandy. They haven't gotten it. They couldn't get it. Shermer runs into his own guy. Floats one out of bounds. We have a flag on the no math. I'm disappointed. 2nd and 9. Here's Webb running through Anzalone. You're right. I mean, he packed.
He just dropped.
And without his knee brace. Shed that earlier. Chased across his body. Incomplete. He just couldn't get juice on it. Boy, Ivy, Cox, and Sherritt. Jim McElwain said were injured earlier today, or at least injured and unable to go. What makes that throw on the run so hard?
Well,
they hold on. We won't see a Florida loss in this stadium again for another season.
Oh boy.
Wow. Ralph Webb, first down. 21-yard rip.
Ralph Webb. Watch the hole right in the middle of the screen, right there. Just an alley in which he can run through. A missed tackle, and then it's off to the races. They're coming. Somebody's coming to bring pressure to rush Kyle Sherman.
Shermer over the middle. Diving catch made by Kalijah. Webb picks up 3. Second string defensive end. Ralph Webb runs right into his own man, and then here comes pressure from Anzalone. Sherfield off his back foot trying to find Duncan. Incomplete. We've got a flag after the Wade Freeback has only attempted 6 passes this season. He's 3 of 6. He will hand it off to Webb. A lot of traffic in there for Webb. Brantley back in the game will wrap him up. A loss of 1. Florida brings 4. Freeback over the middle. First down, Vanderbilt. Kalijah Lipscomb, the freshman from New Orleans, with an 18-yard gain.
By Wade Freeback, delivering the football on time.
Low snap, mishandles it, steps up and fires. Complete. Another first down, CJ.
As solid as Shermer's.
Ralph Webb brought down by
Kind of plants.
another drop snap, and that one incomplete, trying to find Duncan. Nickel defense on the field for Florida. 5 defensive backs. Freeback over the middle. Tipped and picked. Florida with the interception. Jared Davis tipped it.
Broke the huddle. I mean, he is just staring it. There's no window there. Excellent job by Davis. He's played that ball before.